Hey, sports fans. And what I want to talk to you about is the truth setting you free. You know, we've all heard that cliche. We've probably also heard that the truth will set you free, but not before it makes you really mad. So what does that mean, that the truth will set you free? And what does it mean that not before it'll really make you mad? Well, I've been thinking about that the last couple days, and so I got some thoughts I want to share with you because it's all in the crux of a breakthrough. So here's some other cliches that we're all familiar with. You know, we all have a comfort zone. Comfort zone is kind of that bubble around us of the habits that we have and the things that we're good at and the things that we believe about ourselves and about the world. And we don't like to go outside that comfort zone because we don't know what's out there, and it threatens our confidence, our competency, threatens perhaps what we believe, threatens our identity, who we are. So we play inside our comfort zone, right? And the challenge with that is when it comes to anything, you know, whether it's fitness or income or relationships, you've probably already maxed out. Here's something I want you to think about. You've probably already maxed out everything you can do in fitness, income, relationship, any other area of your life you want to work on inside your comfort zone. You're there already. So, like any more work that you do, it's not really going to do that much good because it's the same stuff over and over again, right? It's like if you want to have a breakthrough, well, you got to get outside your comfort zone, right? And the crux of a breakthrough is accepting something that maybe you've toyed with as a truth, but you haven't been willing to accept and embrace and operate out of. And so that's what that cliche about, you know, the truth will set you free. What does that mean? Well, if you adopt a new truth, if you accept a truth that's in there already, but you've been denying, like you've been fighting against, you've been hiding it in the closet, you don't want anybody to find out about that truth. Like if you accept that truth, then what you do is you have a breakthrough. And the breakthrough is, in essence, your comfort zone expanding. And now all of a sudden you're in a new realm. You're in a new arena. You're doing new things. You're saying new things. You're seeing the world in a new way. So what I want to focus on this morning is what has us hold on to the old truth that's not setting us free. You know, another thing in play here is what we call ego. What is ego? Well, I suppose there's all kinds of definitions of it. You know, when I was growing up, ego was like an overabundance of pride and false confidence. But what I've come to accept about ego is it's that piece of our brain, it's that piece of our psychology that is addicted, that is fighting for its life to be right. So if you are operating out of a truth that, you know, maybe the world won't let you, and you've tried really hard, and, you know, you have circumstances that you can't overcome, you know, that's a truth. But you've also probably flirted with the truth that you could do it anyway. Well, other people have done it anyway. Other people have built ginormous empires in network marketing while giving birth to a child every year. I've seen people on stage with 7 kids, like under the age of 9, whose business is doing 2-3 million a month. And they built the whole thing while they're having kids. I don't know how they did that. I have no idea how they do it. But it's proof it can be done. And so if you look at somebody like that, if you interview somebody like that, do you think they're operating from a truth that they can't because the world won't let them, because they have these circumstances that they've tried really hard and it's not? No, they don't have that truth. What truth do they have? Do it anyway. You know, I love Nike's slogan, just do it. But I think it's missing a word that holds so many of us back, and that's our excuses, our stories, right? Our truths. So how about create a slogan of just do it anyway? What does anyway mean? Well, I know it might be hard. It's only hard because you're not in the habit of doing it. It's only hard because you're not in love with the process, right? That's the only time things are hard. So, okay, it's hard right now. Traffic. It's hard right now. Well, everything you've ever learned to do was hard when you first learned how to do it, right? Remember learning how to ride a bike? Remember learning how to walk? Probably don't, but hard, right? Step, step, face plant, step, step, face plant, step, step, face plant. That sounds like hard. Get on the bike, fall off the bike, skin your knee. Get on the bike, fall off the bike, skin your knee. Hard, right? School maybe was hard. Relationships were hard. Everything we've ever learned to do was hard. But notice how it got easier, and it actually got fun. And then we actually got where it is part of our identity. It's part of our habit. Like, it's just who we are and what we do, right? Because we got good at it. So your story, if you have the story, is I'm trying my best, but it's hard. Do it anyway. Because everything you've ever done, you did it anyway. So, right? So that little truth that you might have floating down there that every once in a while you entertain, but then you shut it down. Who shuts it down? What shuts it down? Actually, your ego shuts it down. Because your ego is designed, it's wired to keep you being right. Good morning. And so that's how it survives. That's how it rules the roost, is being right. So really, you're in a battle your whole life. If you want breakthroughs, if you want growth, if you want to expand your comfort zone, you're in a battle your whole life with that little piece of you that's addicted to being right, that's addicted to playing safe, that's addicted to being in comfort. And I'm not suggesting you're out of your comfort zone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the rest of your life. But, how about every other month? Or how about 90 days a year? Or how about 10 days a month? You work on exploding out of your comfort zone. And then guess what? You spend the next 20 days in a new comfort zone, but it's a bigger comfort zone. So you're operating at a higher level. So the message today is, like, if you want an assignment, write down some things that you flirt with on occasion that are true about you, but you've been in denial about them. Like, they scare you. They're uncomfortable. Boy, if they were true, life might be different for you. What are those things? And, some of them might just be character traits that are holding you back. Like, maybe you're addicted to drama and you kind of know that, but you haven't accepted that. But if you did accept it, then you do something about it, right? So 50% of the battle of change is recognizing what is it that we want to change, that needs to change. So maybe you're addicted to drama. Maybe you're addicted to talking all the time. So you're in front of somebody else, and if we recorded you, you're talking to somebody for 10 minutes on Zoom or the phone or person to person. If we actually recorded you, 90% of the time you'd be talking about you, talking about your products, talking about this, talking about that. When what you know is, if you want to have a breakthrough in enrollment, relationships, 90% of the time you need to be asking questions and listening. And about the only time you need to be talking is when the other person asks you to talk. And then you need to be brief. So if you're addicted to talking, you probably have had, that truth has flirted with you, but what did you do? You shut it down. You pushed it away. No. I don't talk that much, right? That's the ego in play. How do you have a breakthrough? You got to wrestle that ego. You got to ask, what's more important, having a breakthrough or being right? So maybe you're like addicted to the negativity. You're always looking for why it won't work, always looking for how things won't work, always looking for the worst in people. Maybe you're like addicted to the drama and you like to post all your drama on Facebook and get people to feel sorry for yourself. Maybe you talk too much. Maybe you lie all the time, right? Maybe you like just do things when nobody's looking that you're not proud of. There's a million things about our character that if we accepted the truth about them, it would set us free. But not before it kind of made us mad. You want to break through? You want to keep expanding your comfort zone? You want to live on a higher path in life, more productivity, more health, more love, more income? Make a list. What are the truths about me that will set me free? Thanks for listening. Over and out.